black people in the UK, there's 3% black people. And out of that 3%, 12% of them are in prisons. And out of that 3%, 35% of those young black people are unemployed. And I believe that until a child reaches their socially contrived maturity, their life is subject to that of their parent. So at our core, the Toby Adegboyega Foundation is dedicated to eradicating the inherited poverty, the inherited lack, the circumstances that mean young people coming from socially low economic backgrounds don't have the opportunity to fulfill their God-given potentials. We work with a lot of government officials, we work with a lot of corporates in order to give them the opportunities to express their potentials. And we also work with people on the other end of the spectrum who are elite, who have done well in life, who have been able to make something of their lives, like you guys. And ultimately, I provide a platform for them to give back to the community. Again, my name's Daniel Ogoloma, and thank you all. But this event has been amazing. It's been extremely amazing, and I hope that by the time we all get home, we would all want to buy into Nigeria, we would all want to wear Nigeria, we would all want to see Nigeria. But most importantly, I think that we all want to invest in Nigeria, because this meeting has been extremely strategic, extremely strategic, with the caliber of speakers that we've had here today, the influential personnel around the room, talking about luxury, but most importantly, talking about Nigeria. Nigeria is a nation that has suffered in its narrative. We've been painted with one brush, but events like this today almost show the world that we are diverse and that we do have what it takes to become a world power. And I believe that with a population of over 250 million people, we must continuously raise awareness for this generation, my generation, I'm 24 years old, and the generation coming, to show them that your talent is a currency. And with the right platform and the right support, you'll be able to exhibit that talent. So platforms like this are amazing. The brands that we've had here today and the businesses on display clearly shows that the luxury network has the ability to bring together or start a global coalition, a coming together of change agents who are all dedicated to seeing the change in the Nigerian story. Many people think that as a Nigerian, you have to be oil rich, or you have to be a business tycoon or a politician to make it in life out there in Nigeria, but rather, you can actually just be somebody who's very good at using your hands to make nice clothes, at designing shoes, and you can be a global icon. So once again, thank you so much. And like Mrs. Ojo has done actually, she's kept her head down over the years, and we've seen the likes of Alexander Omosu, Uche Egele, we've seen Veronica Odeka. These people are doing very well in the luxury industry, but she's kept her head down, and she's pioneering a new move for a new generation of people. So I want us to all give her a round of applause. So again, we must be patriotic to Nigeria, but first of all, we must be patriotic to a generation that's constantly changing, a generation of people who feel like, I'll tell you guys a very, very quick joke. I said to my little nephew, I said, we're going to Nigeria in January, and he turned around to me and said, I've been to Nigeria already this year. And I said, what are you talking about? I'm sorting out your passport. And he goes, I've been to Nigeria. I was in Nigeria. I was on Google. I was on YouTube. He thinks that by his mum bringing him back gala or la casera from Nigeria makes him a Nigerian. But no, we must all be intentional in our pursuit to go back to the continent. We must be intentional in our pursuit to come to events like this, to make sure that we're constantly learning and we're taking back what we're learning back on the continent to make Nigeria a greater nation again. So again, we must be intentional. We must be intentional in our pursuit if we do need to remove and install leaders who don't have the ability to make Nigeria's economy diverse. I believe that luxury has a space in Nigeria. I believe that with events like this, you're reaching out to the different generations that are able to take luxury, not only in Nigeria, but to Ghana, to Sierra Leone, to many other nations. And I believe that this meeting here today is extremely strategic.